today. From Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. Detroit Lions taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they've been flawless these last couple months. Winners of 9 in a row.
And that's the kind of streak you don't see too often in today's NFL since there's so much parity. So the way they've played has been truly remarkable.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 32-year-old quarterback from the University of Georgia, the 12-year vet Matthew Stafford.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Got a man, that's Allison. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for
they head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
And 7.
To the air again, Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. To Evans on the slant. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Big gain on the play, but it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Going deep this time for Miller. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 30-yard line.
Meanwhile, taking a look at what's going on in KC, and it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, that have moved down to an early advantage. Matt Ryan, an early touchdown pass in that one. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
A gain of
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
the 49-yard line.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 8 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, we know they clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many, because once they get going, look out, things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career, and it's evident when you see that.
Saying something.
That's saying something.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions.
The quarterback forced out of bounds. And
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No
him.
one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. We're scoreless after 1.
19-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Back at the
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Out of the gun, Stafford. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. He's going to this is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Lions. 54 yards. They'll run forward Peterson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Adrian Peterson, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's capped off by a touchdown run by Adrian Peterson. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean,
and now to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Chris Godwin. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, Stafford here. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50 at Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. They're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10 it's Swift. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Ray Swift, the ball carrier. Antoine Winfield on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle.
Complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good steam going.
And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
That's good.
2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Second down and 3, ball on the 7. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Geronimo Allison. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
First and 10 at their own 25.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
A gain of 37 yards.
Brady now on first down. They'll let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. To throw again on second down. Brady. That's into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And an incomplete pass.
Intended for
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing again. Stafford. Open here is Allison. That's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's third and 3. Throwing again is Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Allison. That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford, his throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll kick things off up at FedEx Field. An NFC battle between Carolina and Washington. And the Panthers are out in front as they play the second quarter. Teddy Bridgewater with a touchdown pass. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Deontay Johnson, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. 2 touchdown passes there for the former MVP, Matt Ryan. In the game you're watching, it's Matthew Stafford who's had it working in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this third quarter of play. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Flowers, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Second down.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Flushed out right. He'll try and run it, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He gets it to Brown. Good play. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Well, they've had a great impress. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. And this is up and good to put them up by a point. It's 15-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now to Galladay on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Bucs, 46 yards.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Stafford. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. On first down, it's Stafford. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40, the 20, 10. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit.
Marvin Jones. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory.
That's good.
A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
At the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Swift. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard
He
line.
was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
3rd and 2. Stafford to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Stafford's pass intended for T.J. Hawkinson. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll get the lead down to 5.
22. Lions 17.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Gets this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They got 29 yards that time. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much. Maybe a couple. It's 2nd down.
Jamie Collins makes
this is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Over the middle here to Brown.
Complete to Antonio Brown. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Again, the ball
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 5 at the Lions' 8-yard line.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. It's been quite the game for him individually. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
5-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He's going to let this go deep for Allison. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
It's a pickup of 12.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay, that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is back to a 5-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Brady going to look to throw. A dump underneath to Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Brady to throw, and this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
But there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Tracy Walker, and he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Their own 37-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. He'll get this one to Galladay. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.